What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already, in good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right, so listen. I told you guys the other day that I'm getting ready for my Tatiana Whitlock Defensive Handgun course on October 3rd. And I mentioned this belt to you guys with the holster. I talked about using my M&P 2.0 as an option, as well as my Glock 17 and my Glock 45. So after reading you guys' comments, you were like, hey, Liv, you know, a couple of things. Go with your EDC, right? Since you're not really, you know, in the field where you need a duty belt, although it's fun for the range, it's really not ideal for my situation. So I was like, okay, cool, that makes sense. And then some of you said, stay with the same platform. So if I'm going to go with the Glock 45, then bring the 17 because it's the same platform. So as I'm getting ready to pack up and just looking at different things, I decided that I'm not going to use the duty belt. Okay, I have a regular EDC belt from Blue Alpha Gear that I've been wearing for 3 years now. I have 2 or 3 of their belts, and I wear them every single day. And I also have a Vetter holsters in Coyote Brown that I wear when I'm not wearing those. But they all the same, and I love them. And by the way, if you're looking at getting one, Vetter holsters has theirs. You can get 10% off using my code 32Icon. Okay, it'll be in the pinned comments. Okay, so I'm going through because I'm super excited, and I'm going to use my EDC belt, and I'm going to use the Glock 45, okay, with the PL Mini Valkyrie from Olight, and my Vetter holsters inside the waistband, like tuck holster. I love this holster. Go to Vetter holsters, get you 10% off using my code. You won't regret it. I love it. Listen to it. I love their holsters. Okay, so anyway, but the thing is, you want to bring another gun just in case for whatever reason this goes down, right? Things happen, nothing's perfect, so it could go down. So now I'm thinking, okay, Liv, what else can I use? Well, in the same platform would be the Glock 17. However, I don't have it inside the waistband holster for this. Now, I could call up Vetter holsters and say, hey, could you pretty much expedite a holster for me so I can go to this class. I don't want to put that type of strain on them because I didn't do my preparation ahead of time. But even if they did do that, right? Because I was supposed to get a holster a long time ago. I don't carry the 17. So if I'm actually going to be practicing from inside the waistband, then it wouldn't do me any good to get a holster for this because I wouldn't carry this. So then I started thinking, okay, Liv, what else do you carry? I could go with the Glock 19 Gen 5, right? It's in the same family as the 45, right? I could do that. However, you guys are gonna think I'm silly, but I have night sights on here that are just, I don't like them. They're not my cup of tea. I like the Trigicon or Ameriglow where it has the tritium in the back where they're blacked out, and then they have the high resolution or tritium in the front with the orange post. I like that for a set of sights. And if I'm going to be in this class for 8 hours, I don't want to be looking at a set of sights that I don't like. The only reason why I have them on here is because I took them off another pistol, another Glock I had, and they were a spare set. So instead of putting the factory ones back on, I just threw these on. But the other thing about it is that it has the Apex trigger. And I talked to you guys about this before. I really want to use a stock trigger because if I'm going to be carrying, more often than not, it's going to be a stock trigger. Now, I know there's the duty spring in here that I put in here. I think I told you in another video, I'll put the duty spring in here so it is safe to carry. But I just want it to be all stock, right? And if I'm going to be training, then I want to be as close to realistic as possible. So that kind of eliminates this firearm. Then I started thinking, I was like, okay, Liv, what else do you carry? Because you're not going to carry the VP9 SK because the barrel length isn't as long, and I haven't shot that gun in a long time, even though I used to carry it for a minute. That's probably the gun that I carried the most, but I haven't carried it in a long time, just because I actually haven't been carrying for a long time because where I work is a gun-free zone, so I can't carry at work. And then the other gun that I've been carrying has been the Glock 48. However, I don't know how much longer I'm going to carry it. I mean, I change my mind like the weather, so I don't know if I want to carry it, but I did carry it for several months. I probably carried that gun for like 6 months. I carried the VP9 SK probably like a year, but I have moved on to the CZ P01. Now, this will be my second option, but it's not the same platform as the Glock, and it's double action, single action. That's a whole nother story, because once you start, you know, talking about double action, single action, and, you know, the first pull being heavier than your second pull, that takes some practice. You don't just, you know, randomly go to class and start busting out a double action, single action. And I don't know if I want to use that time to really learn this platform in a intense environment. I don't know if I want to do that. And the other thing about it is, I had an issue with the magazine release. I changed it over because I was left-handed, and I must have dropped a pin out of it or something. I called CZ. I was like, listen, I was shooting it one day and it came apart. I must have done something wrong. And so they sent me another pin, and I put it back to the other side because initially it was on this side, but I wanted it on this side. So I called myself doing some gunsmithing. Anyway, I must have messed something up. And one day I went to the range and I was shooting, and the pin fell out, the magazine dropped. It was a whole mess. CZ sent me some parts, told me exactly what to do. I did what they told me to do, but I haven't tested it since then. And so I don't want to go to class and start testing stuff and stuff falling out and all this other stuff. So I just don't, and I haven't carried it since because, you know, I haven't tested it yet. So I don't want to deal with that. Now, the only other thing is, again, I'm coming back to the M&P, but this is a range gun, and so is my M&P 2.0 compact. That's a range. You can see the Apex trigger in there. And besides, even if it was the factory trigger in, if I pull this out in class, Miss Whitlock might be like, what in the world is going on? How are you coming here with this Gucci M&P? It's like, I don't know if she'll say that, but I'll be embarrassed as hell going there with this little Gucci M&P and hoping that she takes me seriously. I don't know, she might not have any quarrels with it at all, but either way, even if I did, it's not stock. So I'm hoping that the Glock doesn't fail me and I can just bring this. I think by default, I'm not going to have another choice but to bring the 19 Gen 5, just because I have a lot of mags for that. For the CZ, I don't have a lot of mags for. And that's another thing too. I got to get on the mag game, because I realize now that I'm taking this class, even if I wanted to bring the CZ and everything was great with it, I don't have enough mags. 2 mags ain't going to get me through a class. My VP9 SK, 2 mags. My VP9, 2 mags. My FNN, 2. Like, I have too many firearms, too many handguns with just 2 mags. So that's another thing that I need to focus on, because if I'm going to be taking classes, definitely need mags. And right now, I have plenty of Glock mags and plenty of M&P mags. I probably have more M&P mags. And I do have more mags for my CZ75 and my Shadow 2 and my SP01. But I don't carry those. That's not really an EDC, so those aren't even an option. Anyway, this video is too long, but these are my thoughts. I'm not sure which way to go. I think I'm gonna just go the Glock route for now until I can find another solution. And I don't have much time. I have, I don't know, like 2 weeks left before class starts. And so what I really need, what I really should have done, and I thought about doing this earlier, but I just never did. I want another M&P 2.0 compact that is stock. And all I have to do is change out my sights. That's what I'm gonna do next time. I'm gonna buy one that's stock and probably use that because like I said, I'm in between M&P and CZ, but I am really, really loving this Glock 45. I mean, the more I shoot this, the more I'm like, man, this could be the, woo! I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna give you that satisfaction. Absolutely not. But I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I think my next video is going to be what happened post my defensive course class. I'm not going to do another video like this. I'm just going to figure it out. You guys let me know. I always read the comments. I read as much as I can. Sometimes I don't get back to everyone just because I don't have enough time. And you shouldn't expect me to answer every comment. I mean, that's just not feasible. But thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for helping me out and sorting through this. I do appreciate it, but what I do know is that I'm not going to do the duty belt. I'm going to do my regular EDC, and I'm going to do an inside the waistband holster. And also this holster fits the Gen 5. I have another light, because remember on this I told you it's the Valkyrie PL Mini. I have 2 of these, so I'll just put the other light on this one because the holster is for that. And then I'll be set. All right, that's it. I'm not gonna hold y'all any longer. I feel like I'm missing something that I needed to tell you. But, oh, some of you asked why I didn't think about bringing the CZ-P10C. It's because that firearm already has 1,200 rounds through it. And as much as I shot it and really enjoy it, I don't know if I would want to carry it. I'm kind of tired of the P10C. So I wouldn't want to carry that firearm. So therefore, I'm not gonna bring it to class. So that's that on that. And that's it. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know how I should go about it. But again, I'm going to say it one last time. I'm thinking of going the Gen 5 route with the 45 and the 19. All right. All right. Thank you guys. And I guess the next time you hear from me regarding this will be after the class. But I'll definitely take your comments and suggestions into consideration. All right. And I'm going to give you that video on my concealed carry insurance. All right. I already have the insurance. I just haven't updated the video for you guys, but I'm going to do a video for you maybe next week or so and let you know exactly what I went with, which company I went with and why. All right. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. Treat another. You get my point. Peace.